How to Overcome Judgmental Habits is the title of today's motivational news and talk. Judgmental habits are common tendencies to quickly form negative opinions about people, situations, or events, often without full information or understanding. While judging can sometimes aid in decision making and protecting ourselves, excessive or harsh judgment can have negative consequences both for others and ourselves. Here are some aspects of judgmental habits to consider. The downsides: creates negativity. Constant judgment fosters cynicism and negativity, thereby reducing your enjoyment of life and interactions. Number two, hindering understanding. Premature judgment prevents you from seeing things from other perspectives and forming deeper connections. Number next, unfairness. Judgments based on limited information. Judgment based on limited information can be inaccurate and biased, leading to unfair treatment of others. Emotional toil. Holding on to negative judgments can create anger, resentment, and stress, impacting your own well being. Upsides, when done constructively, can be protective. Judgments can help us avoid danger or harmful situations. Guide decision making. Assessing situations can help us make informed choices. Promote personal standards. Judgment can guide us towards aligning with our values and beliefs. Here are some ways to address judgmental habits. Become aware. Pay attention to your thoughts and catch yourself when judging. Seek understanding. Instead of judging, try to understand the underlying reasons behind something. Ask questions and consider different perspectives. Practice compassion. Remember that everyone makes mistakes and is facing their own challenges. Offer understanding and kindness. Focus on the positive. Train your mind to look for the good in people and situations. Challenge biased thinking. Identify and confront any personal biases that might influence your judgments. Becoming less judgmental is a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself and celebrate progress along the way. Being judgmental is a common human trait. We tend to form opinions about others based on our perceptions, based on our perceptions. Sometimes these opinions can turn into critical attitudes, leading us to judge people without understanding their circumstances. While being judgmental may seem innocent, it can limit our trust in others and our ability to build the essential relationships required to be successful. What prompts us to judge others? What prompts us to judge others? Fear and insecurities. Often, people judge others because they sense a threat to their own identity, beliefs, or values. For instance, people may judge someone who has a different lifestyle, beliefs, or sexual orientation rather than theirs. By judging others, they create a sense of superiority and protect their own insecurities or fears. We need to understand that diversity is what makes our world unique and beautiful. Embrace differences and be open to learn something new. Lack of empathy and understanding. When we judge ourselves, we often do it from our own perspective and fail to see the situation from the other person's point of view. We don't take the time to understand their struggles, challenges, or experiences. This lack of empathy can lead to misunderstandings and damaged relationships. Instead, try to put yourself in the other person's shoes and be open to their perspective. Lack of self awareness. Sometimes we judge others based on our own biases, prejudices, or stereotypes. This can stem from our upbringing, cultural norms, or societal influences. It's important to question our own beliefs and assumptions and be aware of our own biases. By doing so, we can become more open minded and accepting of others. What are the best ways to stop being so judgmental? So, we shall be considering the best ways to stop being judgmental. Number one, practice mindfulness. One of the key components of mindfulness is non judgmental awareness. By learning to observe your thoughts and emotions without labeling them as good or bad, you can develop a more open and curious mindset. When you catch yourself judging someone, try to pause and examine your thoughts. What evidence do you have to support your conclusion? Are there other possible explanations you have not considered? By questioning your assumptions, you can challenge your biases and expand your perspective. Number two, cultivate empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and feel what another person is experiencing without judgment. By putting yourself in their shoes, you can see the world from their perspective and appreciate their struggles and strengths. To cultivate empathy, try to actively listen to others without interrupting or imposing your own beliefs on them. Ask open ended questions, show interest in their story, and validate their emotions. You may be surprised how much you can learn and connect with others when you approach them with empathy. Number three, challenge stereotypes. Stereotypes are oversimplified and often inaccurate beliefs about a group of people based on their race, gender, religion, or other characteristics. They can lead to unfair judgments and discrimination. To challenge stereotypes, educate yourself about different cultures and lifestyles. Expose yourself to diverse media opinions and interact with people from different backgrounds. By expanding your horizons, you can break down the stereotypes and appreciate the complexity and richness of human diversity. Number four, embrace imperfection. Perfectionism is a common cause of judgment. When you hold yourself to impossibly high standards, you may project your own insecurities and self-criticism onto others. To break free from this cycle, learn to accept and embrace your own flaws and limitations. Recognize that nobody is perfect and that everyone is doing the best they can with the resources they have. By letting go of the need to be perfect, you can also let go of the need to judge others for their imperfections. Number five, focus on the positive. Negativity bias is another cognitive tendency that can lead to judgment. We tend to remember negative events and traits more vividly than positive ones, which can skew our perception of reality. To counter this bias, try to look for positive aspects in others, even in situations that are challenging or unpleasant. Focus on their strengths, achievements, and positive qualities. By shifting your attention to the positive, you can cultivate a more optimistic and respectful attitude. Number six, practice gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to judgment. When you appreciate the good things in your life and acknowledge the contributions of others, you can cultivate a sense of abundance and generosity. To practice gratitude, make a habit of thanking people for what they do, writing down things you are grateful for, and noticing the beauty and goodness around you. When you approach life with gratitude, you can shift from a mindset of scarcity and criticism to a mindset of abundance and appreciation. We all get judgmental at times, but the challenge lies in recognizing the negative impact it can have on our well being and relationships. By practicing empathy, acceptance, mindfulness, and conscious reflection, we can become more accepting and compassionate towards others. So, the next time you catch yourself judging someone, take a deep breath and remember we are all different, but we all share a common humanity. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to judgment. So with this, I've come to the end of today's news and talk that I've titled How to Overcome Judgmental Habits.